Hello everyone. With the build guide for my Budget Frenzy Barbarian now live on the channel, of which you can check the video out in the link in the description below. I now wanted to take this budget setup through the Ubers to see how it fares compared to the endgame version that I made recently, as well as overall showcase why this is my favorite Uber running build. Much like in all of my Uber running videos, I will not go into great detail about the build setup here, as I do so in the build guide video. And I don't want to just simply repeat myself for the sake of adding mid-roll ads to the video and wasting your time with repeat content. However, I will discuss the changes that this build now has compared to the build guide video, as well as briefly going over all of the necessary details so you know what to expect going into this run. Compared to my build guide, he is now using the dual angelic amulet and ring setup to be able to boost his attack rating. He will now also be using the rumored oath instead of lightsaber, and I also will be using G-Face for the helm to add strength, crushing blow, deadly strike, and faster hit recovery to the setup. And the last item that was swapped is using laying of hands instead of the death's gloves to pair with the belt that I'll keep with the setup. I'll pre-buff with treachery for the fade proc, obedience for the enchant proc, and I'll have a life tap wand on switch to be able to start regaining my health back early before decrepify procs to slow everything down and reduce the physical resistance to have my damage go even further. I know some would be questioning why using two procs that would eventually override one another. I want the benefit of being able to start regenerating some of my health as I wait for decrepify to proc, as I'll have an abundance of full rejuves in my leftover inventory. And I want to have the extra survivability throughout the whole fight from having at least one curse on the Ubers the entire time, regardless if it's life tap at first or decrepify, hopefully proccing later on. As mentioned before, here's a brief overview of all the attributes, additional stats, the skill trees, and lastly, his gear. With all of that now out of the way, let's take my favorite torch farming build through the Ubers and see how well it plays out.
Good afternoon.
And there you have it. This budget Frenzy Barbarian can handle the Ubers quite well. I know this isn't the fastest budget build for the Ubers, nor was it the cleanest run that I ever did, especially against Baal that kept regenerating his health, because I feel that the enchant proc from the Obedience rune word started to wear off, and you got a realistic feel for how it would be with having low attack rating against the Ubers, making it to where if I didn't land a successful hit in time, they would slowly start to be able to regenerate their health back before I can make another hit to hopefully have open wounds proc. However, I don't personally determine how fun a build can be by how fast or slow its clear speed can be. I enjoyed the playstyle, and this build embodies slow and steady wins the race. I also wanted to show, of the 3 runs that I did to be able to make this video, I did end up picking the most realistic one as far as how this build would be played out, without wanting it to look perfect to give a false sense of expectations taking this build through the Ubers. If you want to check out some faster Uber builds, especially my favorite Uber running builds, make sure to check out both my favorite meta, as well as off-meta Uber running setups. Both videos will be linked down in the description below. I also have an endgame Frenzy Barbarian that I took through the Ubers to show this build's full potential with using some of the most expensive high-end gear to really add to the clear speed, as well as maintaining being incredibly safe from start to finish. That video will also be linked down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified whenever a new video comes out.
Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, then. There you are. There you are.
And if you like this video, please let me know by leaving a like. It really is appreciated to be able to help my channel to grow. And if you want to see more of my Diablo 2 Resurrected content, make sure to click the card in the corner up above to check out my Diablo 2 Resurrected playlist with a lot of videos already in it, with a lot more coming in the very near future. Other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.